going to do this week is not only bring it to the runway, darling, but we're also going to talk about the challenge. Why? Because there's 16 of them. What is wrong with you, RuPaul? Oh,
the talent and sometimes talentless show.
That part.
Especially for a
So
talent show.
yeah, it was more show than talent. So Irene Dubois, I thought her.
Irene Deboo.
That's what I wrote for her talent. Boo.
I was going to start with the runway, but
no, let's start with the talent. We got to talk about it.
Boo.
Yeah, there you go. End of review.
Talk about, I went from like, okay, this queen could be interesting. Don't necessarily love the alien bit, but love the makeup. She's got quick wit, great. Talent comes up, done. I'm absolutely done. Get off the stage.
That goes to show not everybody is Willow Pill. I think people think like, well, that worked, like that was campy and weird and unexpected. And so like mine will work too.
Also, people have to remember, like, this is not regional. In RuPaul's Drag Race is not regional. Like, this is the Olympics of drag. Drag queens from all over the world want to compete on this stage. What you are doing has to translate. And you are also doing it in front of people who have seen pretty much everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to do something like that, it damn well better be funny. And it wasn't. It was not at all. And here's what's interesting. It could have been funny.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting to laugh the whole time and not like waiting like, oh gosh, something has to be funny. I wasn't like Trinity, like, where are the jokes? Right? I was like, wait, okay, this is the moment when it gets funny, but it never got funny.
I'm very confused. Like, she was all like, I'm an alien person. And then she turned around and looked like cherry pie. And I was like, where's the alien?
I thought her outfit was
aesthetic,
fine.
The talent is show you like who you like, like what's your talent or whatever. She could at least put some alien element up in there. But instead she looked like cherry pie trying to make water. Ice.
It was bad.
And Joe, to your point, that probably would have helped if she was dressed like an alien, and then trying to make ice water, because then there's a connection of,
there's a joke.
This is funny because this person is from another planet and has no idea how that this is not a big deal.
And instead of the long fingernails, she just had like tentacles, so you can't like do anything.
So,
right.
Baby, we got your bit. Like, like goodness gracious, it's not that hard. And the fact that she practices and thought this was good.
Because see, here's a classic case of not having good friends. Because somewhere somebody told her this is funny, and she didn't rehearse it properly when she allegedly edited, because she said it's a longer bit, but that she
I don't want to see more of that.
I definitely do not.
When she looked up, when she was pouring that water and looked up, and she's like, and I was like, who you looking at, bitch? Where's the joke? You looking at us?
Okay, here's my question. Which one is better? This one or the cheerleading routine that Deja did? Deja? Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
I would still watch this because I would still watch the water bit. Sorry, Deja.
Yeah, because Deja was talking and I just wanted her to stop talking.
Yeah, I would still watch the water bit.
Yeah, I would watch the water thing too, but that is a good comparison, Kelly.
Let's hope we never have to see either.
Okay, but real quick about I did like her runway outfit.
I thought her makeup was gorgeous.
Yeah.
That makeup was beautiful.
I like the wig.
The wig
I thought it was like badass alien. So I thought she redeemed herself a little bit.
Yeah, I like the detail in it, but I mean, it is just a bra and panties, so with a cape. So,
well, her drag sister is Bosco, so there you go.
truth. And we know Bosco will wear a bra and panty, honey.
The
6
B and
times.
the B and P's. Okay, who's next?
Oh, okay.
Lux.
Because now, come through, Jersey.
Yes.
I love this look. I love this look. I thought it was a nice mixture of something old and something, kind of high fashion that you would see at the end of a runway show in Paris, right? Like this would be the statement piece that the person would come out in. I thought she looked gorgeous. I would have loved if her makeup was a little more dramatic. I was not crazy about the makeup, but I thought the outfit was beautiful. I thought she looked beautiful in it. I don't remember how she walked because I was really kind of caught in those giant sleeves that I thought were everything. The hat is cute. The color palette is cute. I thought she did this.
Yeah, I agree. I love this look. I liked she was just having fun with this. And this is where her personality, her confidence, arrogance, however you want to call it, really works well for her because she was feeling herself in this outfit, honey, and it was good. It was great to see. So if she's going to be bringing stuff like this, I can understand the attitude and the hint of delusion she brings to the table. I like this. This was the first time I was like, okay, Lux Noir London. Got it.
Wait, but what was the talent?
Yeah, it was a
Lip sync.
dance and a lip sync to an original song, and it was sickening. Like she slayed that. And her look was everything in that. And the talent was cute. Like it was the first of the lip syncs, and she really, really did it.
No, it was the third, honey.
Was she the third lip sync?
She was the third person. Yeah. I have it in the order. Yeah, she was
You
third.
blocked out
okay.
the first two.
Yeah.
God, yeah, I forgot the other two, huh?
But I thought it was really good. She's definitely got performance quality. It's the face. There is something, I don't know if it's the makeup or the expression needs to be bigger or dragged up, whatever. I think OT, you talked about like her makeup being more like more
Dramatic, yeah.
Yeah, but there is something that I need different in the face, and she will be like 10, 10, 10. I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it yet.
It's almost there.
Yeah, there's a disconnect on that makeup. You're right.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely, it's definitely something I'm noticing. Like I'm picking up on the fact that it's not right. It's not wrong, but it's not right.
Right. So I'm ready for RuPaul to give her like that little bit of insight like she did with Lady Camden last season to like set her off.
Okay, Aura. Here's what I'll say about I do remember what my comment was about her talent.
That dance.
Which
no.
she was building up to this because it's like, I'm a gymnast. I did all of these things. I'm a professional this. I'm a junior Olympic that. And I was expecting who gave us the backflips? Jax?
Yeah, Jax.
I was expecting that from Aura. Like that's when she came out and like started, I was like, oh, it's gonna come. Like she's gonna start to do like what only she can do. Like that's a talent. Like you have spent your life training for. You're gonna show us like some of that built into your dancing, and it just fell flat.
Also, that was not hip hop dancing. Like it was just I don't know what that was.
It looked like she was trying to get her steps in.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
It was terrible, and this look is not flattering. I was not in love with the look. I did, however, love the hair. I thought the hair was great. I thought the eye makeup was really pretty, but that dress I am not crazy about. I thought it was okay. I thought her talent was bad, and I thought her look was okay. So when
and the
she
talent
landed in the bottom,
that wasn't one of her songs either, right?
Yeah, that was another song.
She just danced to us.
Yeah, like I didn't care for this look. I didn't care for Aura at all for the challenge. And I thought this look was very similar, if not the same, as her entrance look. So are we
Very
always
similar.
going to be getting black from her? Because
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with black, nothing wrong, but she gonna need to do something else because her personality is not as inviting or engaging as
Yeah.
like other queens, and that's okay. You don't have to be like so like personal all the time, but she's gonna have to switch something up.
Marsha. Again, giving me Cher Horowitz, right?
Yeah.
Like this is very Clueless. It's almost the exact same outfit that she walked in the workroom
Exactly.
in,
Yeah.
except she cut some of the material off the jacket and then the skirt. The makeup is non-existent. I'm bored. Although her talent was cute. I thought like doing the ballet dance and the way she did it was really smart, especially knowing that Rue doesn't like ballet. I thought it was a really smart way to incorporate it. I thought the gag with Ross Matthews was really brilliant.
Yep.
Good job, good show, good show.
She
But
had
it's
me at
runway
that
now.
Boys to Men song.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I used to sing that song at the top of my lungs, and I was 9 or 10 years old singing that song. Don't know what the hell I was talking about, but I love that song. And to see her do that in the ballet, and I didn't know it was ballet until she got up out of the bed and did that twirl,
Yep.
and then everything just started moving together. I was mesmerized.
mm-hmm.
I absolutely loved it. If this
Yes,
look was stronger, she might have won.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that was, I love that. I'm so excited to see what she brings to the table based on her talent, but she need to get that makeup up.
Yeah. And she needs to do something about her drag aesthetic.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not just the makeup, like the overall aesthetic. Because if you're gonna consistently give me different versions of the same dress, Bianca Del Rio, it damn sure better be hand sewn and it
But
better
Bianca
be
won.
gorgeous. Yeah,
Bianca
but
won.
yeah, she did. But again, it was always
I'm joking.
done on her. Like, yeah, I can't.
But this is where I do say I'm happy to be back away from All Stars, where the judges are actually giving critiques. So we're back to like normal-ish critiques from the judges, and right away Michelle clocked her for her makeup or
Yes.
lack of makeup, and I
Lack
think that's
of.
good. That's what you want. You wanted to be like, okay, you did good in your talent, but like take care of that, or it's going to be a problem. So you've been warned.
Yeah, because it will. Like, look at what these other girls are bringing.
Yeah.
Like, Bob the drag queen got away with it, but everyone is not Bob the drag queen. So
Yeah.
get it together, bro.
Okay, Anitra.
I love this look.
I
I
do too.
thought
I
it
think
was
it's sharp.
Yeah, I thought it was so gorgeous. And I was like, oh my God, it fits her so well. And then, of course, she goes, I made this. Of course you did. Look at how
Yeah.
it snatched to your body. Yeah, I thought it was a really cool look. It gave me Beyonce at the BET Awards. I thought this was really, really, really cool. I thought it looked really good. I liked, the shin high boot. I liked the hair. I thought the makeup was beautiful. The contouring on that nose is perfection. I thought she did really, really good here.
Yeah, the makeup is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that walk, honey, I was just like, go ahead, girl. Like she's fully clothed, but looks sexy as hell.
Yep.
Yep.
It was great.
And then let's talk about the talent. I'm gonna let Joe start because I know he has all the words down.
Yes, that talent was wonderful.
Yeah.
I loved it. It started off with like, okay, what's this gonna be? And then she did that little dip, and she started doing the duck walk. And you better walk that fucking duck.
You better walk that fucking duck.
Oh, I was living. And then she's like, is that my pussy on fire? Yes. Knocks the board down. I was like, girl, she's giving me so many emotions. I loved it. I rewatched that thing like 3 times.
She gave us like, oh, I'll just toss in some like karate in here. What is jujitsu or whatever she said.
Taekwondo.
Yeah, and I'll just throw that in there. Even without that, I think she would have been in top 3, with the duck. But that was so unexpected. It just like, and then she did the spin kick into in heels. In heels.
Look, Rue loves to be entertained. And
Yep.
she was entertained. She was like,
Yep.
oh my God. Like,
And it was not only was it entertaining, but it was bombastic, right? Because who was expecting her to break a board?
Yeah.
Nobody.
No.
What did that have to do with walking like a duck? Nothing. But it still worked, right?
Yeah.
And like, if you're gonna just randomly throw something in, it better damn sure work, right? Because otherwise, you just look stupid.
And you know, you have
Dubois.
That part, because I was thinking the same thing.
You know, you won the night when the judges and everybody else can't stop repeating lyrics to your song, right?
You better walk that fucking duck.
Yeah, when it catches on and people are just like, this is so funny to me, and I'm gonna, like, the judges were like, kept saying it, then the other queens were like, let's all say it. You know, you've won the night.
Yeah. It was joyous, and you know she gonna be on that Vegas show. You know she gonna be on that Vegas show already.
Yeah.
Already.
I just think like her thighs had got to be burning. Like that duck walk is not. I think they make it look
super hard.
They make it look so easy, but I just was like, my quads were hurting.
It burns. No, actually, it burns your knees more than your thighs. Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah, believe me, I know. I'm interested to see what more she has because I just think personality-wise, she has a lot more she's gonna have to give.
Yeah. But her confessionals, I'm just watching it again. She's funny.
Okay, yeah. She's also another
personality.
Yeah, and another cute boy. So I always worth watching.
Deep voice.
All right, Malaysia.
Oh my God! If that close up, if I didn't know that wasn't Silky Nutmeg Ganache.
I was thinking that all night. I was like, God, she looks like Silky.
She does. She looks a lot like Silky.
And not that everybody that's the same color looks alike.
Right. I'm saying it too, and I'm black. I'm defending Kelly.
Yeah.
He could say that. He could say
literally looks like Silky.
Kelly could say that because he got black friends.
That's right.
Oh no.
Wait, no.
No, she does give very much Silky vibes, but not the Silky personality.
Yeah.
No, yeah. The look though. And I mean, that's just one of the unfortunate parts. Like there have been so many drag queens at this point. Some of these people just look similar.
Like each other, yeah.
Yeah, like I think that Isabel, when we get to her, I think Isabel looks a little like Eureka, right? So it's just one of those things where you just there's nothing she can really do about that face.
Yeah.
You know, it just is what it is. When she paints, she has a similar look to Silky. But
I thought this gown was gorgeous. I think
that gown,
everything, realness. I think this was great.
It's pageantry.
I love that she said she's done lots of pageants, just not great at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done millions. I've won 5.
Right. Yeah. I think the gown is gorgeous. I thought she looks beautiful here. The makeup is right. I love that her hairline is proper because we saw a lot of problematic hairlines on this episode.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just the twins. I thought her talent was okay.
It was for me.
Yeah, it was.
Which one was hers? The boxing? No, which one was
she
hers?
was the first. No, she was the first one. And she was like, I'm a queen, 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 I'm a queen.
Oh yeah.
I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen. And then she
I liked it, and then it was like
then it got repetitive.
One note. It was flat.
Yeah. It was okay. But I'm interested in this queen. I want to see what more she has to offer.
I'm worried for this queen. Because I think the competition is going to be overwhelming for her. She was probably the main person really kind of like down on these younger queens. And so I think she has a little bit of a stigma, and we all know that stigma will keep you down.
Yeah. Also,
Kennedy Davenport.
Yep.
Yeah. You also have to focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think she might have trouble doing that. I hope I'm wrong because I love her whole drag aesthetic.
Yeah.
I love her makeup. I love what she does, but she's gonna have to bring a little bit more personality and quit worrying about other people.
Well,
And stop wearing fox tails on the runway.
Yes.
and if you already struggle with like maybe confidence, if it's like a shaky, then let's say in the next episode or whatever, one of the twins wins over her. Like, I feel like if you're shaky already, like things like that could start to like eat at you. Like, I've been doing this forever and I'm in the bottom and that person isn't, like, so
Right.
yeah, like you said, Joe, it'll be interesting to see.
We do not need any new diabetes stitches, okay?
Yeah, or Britas.
Because I
So-
will not talk about you.
Yeah. So I smell it. So
Boo! Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
Princess Poppy.
I hate this outfit. I hate it. I hate it
she
so much.
she loves a
I
tutu,
hate it.
y'all. She loves a tutu.
I hate it.
But yeah, again, I don't really care for Princess Poppy right now.
I
I don't
outfit.
hate her. I don't love her. It just, if she wasn't here,
I hate.
What was her talent
outfit.
even? What song?
The tumor on her
the
arm.
lip sync with the puppet and the tumor. It was marginally.
Oh, I
chuckly.
like that. I liked it because here's the thing: is like if someone did something different and it made me at least chuckle, I was like, I give you points because I was so sick of everybody just lip syncing their songs. You know.
I give it salts. I smiled a little, then stopped.
Yeah.
Right. Like it was okay. I thought the tumor bit didn't go far enough. Right.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been funny if she would have pushed that a little further, but she didn't push the tumor thing far enough. And I hate this outfit. It's so messy looking.
I think her face is pretty. I think she did a good job with that. But yeah, I think the outfit is a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, this is a queen that if I see her out, I wouldn't even recognize her. I already know. There's nothing recognizable of her yet, I guess.
And like we say all the time, it's like, you got to know yourself. Like, who are you? Like, what kind of queen are you? And
yeah.
All right. Miss Sasha Colby.
That talent was sickening. It was mesmerizing and compelling.
Yes.
I was shocked that she wasn't in the top, but I think it was because it was too short. I think she needed to give us more. I think we needed like 20 more seconds of that performance.
Yeah.
But I thought the performance was mesmerizing. I could not take my eyes off her. It was beautiful. This gown, this look is fantastic. It is Vegas showgirl. It is Asian persuasion.
Yep.
It is stunning. It's beautiful. Like, good show, good show, ma'am. Like, good show from start to finish. Good show.
Yeah.
And I'm biased because I'm a huge Cranberries fan, but that talent was, and it's interesting because at first I was like, oh no, she's not gonna like lip sync an original song. She's just gonna lip sync. But then it was like the performance.
Yes.
It was like theater. It was theater.
Mm-hmm. It was.
It was like a one-person show, you know?
Yeah.
And she untied the hair. I was like, girl. And then she just did this thing with the mouth. I was like, she was just all like, I couldn't stop watching.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. She performed with her full body from head to toe. Like,
and I don't know if it was untucked or something, but when she was talking about like that's how she works through things in life is like through some of her numbers. And so I'm just like, you could probably do a one-woman show about like, and I would watch it. Like there'd be such an arc there.
Yeah, she knows how to put on a show. She and perform, and her looks. I'm very excited to see what she brings to the main stage because this look is everything. And she said she only has worn this once.
Yeah.
You know,
when she won Miss Continental, that's when she wore it.
Yeah. Next time, I'm gonna drink every time she mentions that she was Miss Continental.
You're gonna be wasted.
It was at least 6 or 7 times in this episode.
Yeah. You will be wasted.
But I love her. I was worried because she's such an established queen coming to this competition, but her energy already is this competition needs her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She doesn't seem like she's going to be like threatened by like the younger queens or other queens that do things similar to her or like her or whatever. She's just going to bring herself to the table and help people along the way.
Exactly. All right. Selena has titties.
Selena has titties.
Oh, this look, y'all. This look.
It's so wrong.
I don't like it.
It's so
I
wrong.
really, I thought and I wish that whatever was happening on top was a hood, like
What
a part
is
of a
that?
hoodie. It
It's
was like a
so
weird bucket
wrong.
hat that was it's a misshapen bucket hat or something.
It's
So
so it's just all wrong, Selena. It's just all wrong. I do love the pattern in the pants though. I think that those pants in another context would be everything. But I think the top half of her body and the bottom half of her body are doing completely different things. And I really only care about the bottom half because I love those pants. I think those pants
The
are
pants are cool.
gorgeous. But the rest of that, and your makeup is exactly the same from your entrance
Is it
look,
the same
and your
wig?
hair is almost the same, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Like, no, 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 and no.
And like who,
And I don't
like
want
you
to hear
said,
this. I don't have money stuff. Like, this is Drag Race. You can still change your wig.
when Anitra was like, "Yes, I made this look," I was like, "Work." But then when Selena as titties said she made
As
this look,
titties.
I said, "Of course you did." I
two
mean,
very different
you know, I was
Ah,
like, "Girl," but you know what? I know the type of queen she is. This
Yep.
drag is not polished, it's not great, but I know what type of queen she is.
Yep.
And
it's
I
a
am still very entertained by her.
she's an Adore Delano type, right? It's
Mm,
not polished, but it's still entertaining.
I think I would have liked this more now that I'm looking at it again, like without the whatever shit is on her head and without the jacket, like just with the tank and the pants. I
Right.
feel like would have been sexier and cooler than
Yeah.
whatever.
edit.
And again, and I think one of you said it during the entry look. It's like the thing that's worrying about her is like, can she be polished? Can she
Yeah,
like, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah. But
And based on
her talent, the outfit was horrible too. Like that thing looked so fucking cheap. I'm sorry. It
what
did.
was it? What was her? Which one did she do?
She was it was a lip sync, but she did
Yes.
like she was winning an award in a cheap ass outfit.
Oh, right.
And but her swag, her attitude, the little like dancing and stuff, I was like girl, let's go out to the club, let's go out, I want to
Yeah.
go out
Yeah.
with you.
Amethyst.
I hate when I agree wholeheartedly with the judges because I feel like I did something wrong. Immediately when she came out with her talent and when she showed us the baby, I said, "Why did you do that?" Like I literally said it. I was like, "Why did you do that?" Like now there's nowhere else to go. Because I would have spent the entire performance at the back of that stage so that nobody could see me walking between singing, doing, wiggly arms or something up against the wall. And then when I walk up to the front towards the end of the song, I give the big reveal. Right? Like I was so bothered when she showed us that baby in the first 5 seconds because I said, okay, so now what? Now
Yeah.
what's gonna happen? Also, those sneakers, unforgivable.
I will say though, I know the sneakers are taboo on the runway. I thought the outfit was like cute, and I think if the comedy, because it gave me very much like a character from SNL in that outfit, and I think like if the comedy was better, it would have been. But the comedy was not there, right? Like it was just, it
It
wasn't
also
there.
wasn't drag, it was
Yeah,
SNL, it wasn't drag.
yeah, it
Like
was a
if she would,
skit. Yeah,
yeah, if she would have put some pads in them baggy jeans, let's go girl, let's go. Put
yeah,
some glitter on it, let's go. But she didn't do it, and I was disappointed. I thought there was going to be more. Once she showed the baby, I thought there was going to be
yeah.
more.
Me too.
I didn't know. I didn't get until the end that was the stick. But I love the song. I thought it was a good attempt, but it was, of course, very poorly executed. I wish, like,
Oh, it
all she
was
needed to
executed.
do was put like a little like hood that draped over the backpack to cover the baby's
Yep.
face, and then she could have did all that stuff, and then she's like, okay, and then puts the hood back up and turns around, and there's the baby. You know, Like that
Or
would
like
also
have
all
an
work.
empty have props, have an empty stroller out there, have like where you're looking around and you're pulling out like something that's like, oh, not my baby, and like the whole time it's on your back, you know. I just think even from the Meet the Queens, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think she's said multiple times, I'm a comedy queen. I'm a comedy queen, and this doesn't give me much faith in her comedy.
Her
It was
confessionals
it
were
was
entertaining.
it was funny, but the problem was it was funny too fast and too short.
Yeah, she turned a one-line joke into like a story, and then that's not gonna
No,
work.
she
Yeah.
didn't. She just killed it.
Yeah, she executed it.
So what do we think of this outfit?
I actually like this outfit. I thought it was super cute. I would have liked some padding. Like I said, this was the one person that everything the judges said, I was just like, yep, 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 yep. Because I think that would have been funnier if she would have been dressed like a fancy housewife instead of a regular everyday mom, right? I think this outfit could have stood for some padding to really accentuate her hips and even increase her bust so that her waist would look smaller because she looks a little boxy. I think those ponytails could be up about 2 inches higher. And I also think her makeup could be a little stronger. But I still like it. I still think it's cute. It's giving me like Harajuku video game, vibes. So I'm here for it. It's cute, but she definitely needs to do more.
All right, Jax.
Okay, I want to start with this outfit because when she came out in this outfit, I just started going salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. Want you to push it, but
Yeah,
because this was so late 80s, early 90s, around the way hip hop girl. Like this was everything I grew up with and either loved or like secretly wanted to wear. And so points for that. Like I was obsessed with this outfit. I was obsessed with it. Again, my critique, please stop cutting off your neck. Please stop putting things on your neck because you have a short, thick neck and you just got to find a way to accentuate your neck and elongate your body. You need to go to the Shea Coulee School of Necks because Shay knows how to make that neck pop.
Yeah.
But this outfit is, I was living for this outfit. Again, problematic hairline, but the outfit is
At first
great.
I was like, is that the wig line? But no, it's just like the baby hairline, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the baby hairline, but
nobody's baby
doesn't
hair is straight across like that.
Yeah, it doesn't look good because of how it's that should have been like styled because the girls who do wear their baby hairs like that, they still style them. So yeah, it was that, it was the little misses, but overall
She had a strong night. That talent was also so fun.
That was so good when she jump rope with her hair. And let me tell you, that song, I sung it word for word. I love that song. LaKayla, oh, love that song.
As soon as she took that hair down and you knew it was a jump rope, I was like, this is amazing. I'm already loving this. Again, kind of like Anitra, where it's like just throw in another talent, like just throw it in there. And it worked so well. And it's so draggy. It like reminded me of Simone though, where that something with your wig is so over the top that you can jump rope with it. That's amazing.
It was so good. Like I was ready for her to double dutch with that thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's go, girl. Let's go. So
good. And the double backhand spring landing softly on her titties. It was Jax. Yes. Yeah.
It was a good night for Jax.
It was
good way to start this season.
Very, very good night for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
but speaking of not such a great here's what I wrote down about Lucy's talent that really got me and like made me laugh is, it's bad enough. Like, okay, again, I give her credit for trying. I give her credit for like trying to do a talent. I was expecting, usually people that are like, I'm a singer, it's like, okay, that's like, who was it that did the opera?
Monet.
Right? Where you're like, oh, you are classically trained. Yes. And so you're expecting that. And it came out flat immediately. But my favorite thing was
flat and pitchy.
they immediately cut to Ariana Grande, and the look on her face was like equal parts. This is horrible, and this is like offensive to my ears, but I'm trying to remain neutral. I don't want to be so like, ugh. But she was like, oh my God. And it's bad enough to sing poorly. It's another thing to sing poorly in front of someone who is a very good singer.
Who is one of the greatest singers of her time.
Yeah, and the look on her face, I could watch that over and over. She was just like, that said it all. That said all you needed to know about.
Yeah, Lucy needed to tighten that singing up.
And it's just like, maybe she is a good singer and she was just nervous. I don't know, but the song wasn't great either.
I think she should have stood still.
Yeah,
that's what should have happened.
Yeah,
no, the song is called "Get Loose."
Right, but if you are going to sing that song, you can't move around like that. The song required too much vocal prowess like that. It wasn't a song that you can bounce around singing.
But then you got to pick a different song.
You got to pick a different song because the meaning of that song was let loose. And even though she moved around, she wasn't letting loose. Like I was with Irene on that. Irene was clocking. She's like, it's just very interesting. She's singing about letting loose and she's stiff as a board.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say it was nerves that like made her not sing well, but
I hope so.
Yeah, it was not okay. But this outfit, she looks like, I'm glad that you cut it off at that point.
Yeah.
Because I hate the bottom. I hate the bottom so much. But this looks amazing.
That hair and makeup is
that just looks amazing. But I hated the fact that was a long dress instead of a short skirt.
Yeah.
And I like the homage to Britney and stuff. So,
of course,
this was a
queen of hip hop and R&B, Britney Spears.
Yeah, like Lucy can do drag with her looks, right? No question. So she just needs to like
loosen up.
Yeah, loosen the fuck up. And it was just so funny because she won the photo challenge, the mini challenge. Well, one of them, and she was like, "I want to win every single challenge." I was like, "Girl, it's not gonna happen." And
have you watched the show before? Have you watched the show?
It will not happen.
It will not happen with them vocals, girl.
But again,
it was very funny to me that the two people that won the mini challenges were in the bottom three.
Which is weird. I don't think that's ever happened.
It means nothing.
Like on the first episode, like they win the mini challenge and then go home. I don't think that's ever happened. So that's interesting.
They won for the money to pay for their airfare home.
They did.
All right, Mistress Isabel.
This is another example of coming out and knowing who you are as a drag queen.
Yeah.
Right. Like I see this out. If I've never seen her before, and the idea of this is show me who you are. She walks out on the stage in this. I immediately go, oh, I bet she's from Texas.
Yeah.
Immediately, just from looking at this outfit.
I mean, you guys know what I'm gonna say about the makeup because who was it that had this problem?
Deja with the white eyes.
I don't get it. And I know it could be the lighting and whatnot, but you have to account for that because it looks bad. It just doesn't look good. It's not blended. It just looks like you're wearing an eye mask.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a preference at this point.
I don't know. Well, it's not my preference.
I think a lot of queens do this though.
A lot of queens do it. So I think
because it makes the rest of your eye pop, I guess, because if it's so pale, like you can see the other details in the makeup. I don't know. I'm making this up as we're talking.
Yeah, it's not for me.
And they're painting for the back of the room.
Yeah, but I think the outfit is gorgeous. It's really, really well done. Like if somebody beat that with their hands, God bless them. And I hope that it wasn't children. Because that had to take hundreds of hours to bead that thing. It's beautiful. She looks gorgeous. I like the hair. I thought it was just enough because I could see somebody trying to go bigger with the hair under the hat, and then it just would have ended up looking a little bit like aesthetics. Yeah, I think the look is great.
I also appreciate, and again, this is like having a good sense of style is there's a lot of queens that would be like, I'm from Texas, and just plop a normal cowboy hat on the top of their head. But like this one, it's not a normal shape for a cowboy hat. It's got like that like cute little swoop, and she's wearing it to the side. It is cute. Like it's cute. It works. It's not like crafty or campy.
Yeah, and
What
she said she pulled this look out of her closet.
Right.
That's right.
She said, I had this waiting.
Which one was her talent?
She did
also lip syncing.
The boxing one.
Yeah, and she did she had the chocolate bar. She referenced the chocolate bar.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That was she was very smart, and I liked her lip sync, her original song better, and I think she delivered it. And when she was like shaking her hair, like her hair was moving so great. I really liked her performance. It wasn't in my top 4, but she was up there of the others of the 16 queens, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that split, honey, I thought she was charging the stage with that split at the end. I was like, girl.
The split and the punch.
The split punch, yes.
Like, watch out, RuPaul, she about to hit you.
She coming at you. Okay, Robin.
I liked this a lot better when she took that material off. I hate when she first came out. I was like, this is hideous. I hate this. But as soon as she took that off, I was like, oh, and now I love it. I found her dancing messy. I thought it was, I love the song. Oh my God. Now that we found Love by Heavy D, and God, like I love that song so much. And it's such a high energy, such a fun, fast-paced song. But one, she was barely lip syncing. It like she was lip syncing in parts.
Yeah.
And then I found the dancing a little sloppy. It felt like she was freestyling, and she wasn't aware of what she was going to do until she was doing it.
I don't remember one thing from her performance, or I don't remember this look. So that tells you all you need to know about. It's just forgettable. I don't remember anything from either. Like when this picture came up, I was like, I don't even know who this queen is. Where did I put the wrong slide in?
Yeah, no, I agree 100% with you, OT. Put this down in the history books.
There we go.
Right. Where is Chance Leo?
I like Robin. I like the potential and what she may bring. I love her look and her style, but the dancing just seemed very messy. I didn't think she had it figured out. I think she was just dancing like as she was at the club, but I liked it. It was definitely not the worst.
Yeah.
True.
By far. And so it was okay for me. And this look I felt like her entrance look, I hope is more of who she is than this is. But she said she feels beautiful in this look, and sometimes it's just all about how you feel. So
she looked beautiful as soon as she took that skirt off.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the Double Mint twins.
Girl.
Sugar first.
Where's the beast? Like,
that was so good.
I did not particularly care for her talent, but I did like the song. I thought that the wording was really smart.
What was the one about like hiding your penis, or hiding your
That was Spice.
I know, but what did the lyrics go? What
the boy, where my ding-a-ling go?
I loved that. Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna mix them up. But speaking of lyrics,
Sugar, I didn't.
But what was Sugar's song?
It was a very similar song, but I quite honestly,
where are my sugar babies?
Yeah, but the lyrics were very smart. And I enjoyed the lyrics enough to give her a pass, considering that there were 16 people. But if this performance happened when there were 8 people, she's in the bottom 2.
Exactly.
But
that's what I was thinking when we were just talking about Robin, where it's like, it was this many people, you really have to bomb to be in the bottom. So it's like you a lot of people are getting passes that wouldn't
that would
normally.
not have normally gotten them. And I thought the look was pretty. The
It's
end.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was a very, very beautiful look, beautiful wig. It goes along with their whole theme about being dolls, princesses, you
Yeah.
know, all that kind of stuff. So I thought this was very good. I didn't enjoy Sugar's talent at all. I maybe the song was good, but I felt like it just, I don't know, it just felt messy to me. I don't know. I don't know why, but it just didn't. I just didn't like it.
Yeah,
as
it
much.
didn't. The performance didn't connect, but I listen to words. I always
Yeah.
hear the words, and the lyrics were really, really smart. They
Here's
were
the
really smart.
thing, and I think both of theirs had a little bit of humor too,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in the song, which always helps. But I think what I noticed right away, which I think is going to be interesting, that the difference between working a stage and working in front of a iPhone camera is that in front of a camera for like TikTok videos, you have to be stationary. You have to stay within like a certain, frame. And neither of them worked the stage, like worked the room. And I don't know if it's just like, it could be nerves, it could just be like whatever, and they'll get, but that was something that they kind of stayed, especially I think Spice stayed like right by that bed or coffin, right by the coffin, and didn't really like
Well,
move
she
around.
couldn't move. That dress was too tight.
Yeah, but it's like you got to work the stage, like you got to at least give us a little something.
But I mean, speaking of Spice, I actually really enjoyed her talent.
Same.
I
The
thought it
coffin.
was so cute. The song was better. And it's like, where put my ding-a-ling? Where my
I
ding-a-ling
love,
go?
yes.
Where my ding-a-ling go? The boys want to know where my ding-a-ling go.
Like that's one that I will remember, and it's like
Yeah.
it's so funny and it's so smart, and it's one that would, like, again, if you're talking social media, it's like that's a viral song,
Yeah.
like that's one that I would use the music for and just sing, like, that's hilarious.
Absolutely. I actually would hope that we can find it and download it.
We probably can.
Yeah,
When she
because
woke up, she was like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I loved, and here is the difference, right? Where Kelly, where you were talking about them sort of staying in frame, right? Because I do agree with you, and I didn't see it until you said it, and then I played back her performance in my head. But the difference is that Spice performed with her face.
Yes.
Right? There were every lyric had an emotion on her face. She was doing different things with her body, even though she was still in a very confined space. She still was performing with her whole body, and it kept it entertaining on top of being interesting, right? And then, like Joe said, and now you add the added layer of these very fun and funny lyrics. This becomes a total performance.
Yeah.
And it was really, really good. It was really, really good.
Especially because I think a lot of people probably have low expectations for the twins. And I thought their performances were good. Like
they weren't bad.
And I don't know. I mean, I think it's the picture here that makes her look a little funny on the left.
Right.
But they are gorgeous. I mean,
Yes.
they're gorgeous out of drag.
And out of drag. Yes.
Yeah.
And we do love like messy or scattered, drag queens. So
yeah,
and it's a popular shtick, and they do it well. And Spice, for me, has a little bit of the edge because that talent was, I think, more together, more realized, and even to the point where Rue was like, "I love how the coffin just brings it all together." Like she was just entertained. She's like, "This is just so like stupid," but
it's stupid.
Yeah. But they know they like, this is real to them, and they're just having fun. They're just like la la la,
And
great.
see, here's the deal. I don't think that they think this is real. I think you know what I'm saying. Here's what I believe. Like, I believe they have gone to the Marilyn Monroe School for Girls, right? Marilyn Monroe was the smartest person in the world who played stupid.
Yeah.
And everybody bought it.
Yeah.
All of us across the world, we all bought that this girl was stupid when she was playing all of us the whole time. And I think this is what these girls are doing. I think that they understand that being young and pretty and stupid will get them way further than being young and pretty and
Yeah.
smart. And so they're going to play up that stupid thing because they realize people are going to buy this.
Well, yeah, and then there's the smart, savvy people like know what to give, right? So like Dolly Parton, that's a whole persona. She's putting
Yeah.
on drag. She has a persona. Marilyn has a persona. People like Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton isn't stupid, but
No.
she plays that really well. You know, like she knows how to play into what people want and what will make her money.
Yeah.
And it's working, right? Like,
Yeah.
so it's smart.
Yeah.
Okay, we got through.
Ooh.
So then, who were top 3, top bottom, and top bottom?
So
Top 3
yeah,
were Jax, Anitra,
Marsha.
and Marsha, with Anitra taking the win.
Which I think I like that
Justifiably.
pick.
She deserved it.
Yeah, justifiably. Like you said, like at first I thought Jax got robbed until I thought about what you said, Kelly. When you leave the entire cast singing something that you performed, you won the night. And so for that reason, I retracted my idea that Jax got robbed, and really thought about how she impacted Anitra, everyone. Like her performance left an indelible impact on the entire cast.
She was the only one to do an original song, which made it an original lip sync, karate, flips, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, whatever she said. All right, like she did the damn thing.
Yeah, she did it. And then the bottom was Irene, Amethyst,
and Lucy. I keep want to say Lucy Goosey, but Lucy LaDuca.
Yeah. All justified, with Irene lip syncing against Amethyst and Irene losing. I'm going to be completely honest here. Are you all ready for my honesty?
Yes.
Yeah.
They could have both gone home.
Yes. Here is one of my biggest gripes from the night, and this happens all the time, and it makes me so mad. Of course, you're expecting an Ariana Grande song. She's the judge. That's great. She has so many club hits, dance hits. Like, why would you pick one that is not super danceable, like for a lip sync? Because it was flat. It was all just because the song it doesn't have like a big break where there's like a dance break or whatever. And I was just like, this is boring. I'm bored.
So I didn't think it was like the worst song ever chosen on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I just think there's better choices.
More popular songs.
And there's more dancey songs too. But I'm sure it's like one that she wants to market. It's all about like business, you know.
But those girls weren't going to give you dancing anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because I think there's a way to perform that song.
Sure.
And for me, neither one of them gave me enough. And quite honestly, I think Irene was robbed. I think if there was one of them who was going to stay, I was far more interested in the way Irene was performing the song. For me, like I thought she was giving me mouth, she was giving me face. I will say I think Amethyst maybe knew the words a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's
but overall,
I think the problem was that Irene faded toward the end. I think she was really strong at the beginning. She was like, and I thought, okay, she's doing better. But for the last like 20 seconds or so of the song, she faded. And that's when Amethyst did like the split bounce on the stage and like some other things.
And she went backwards on the split, you know?
Yeah, sliding backwards.
So she they went like this. And that's, I think, why she took it. All right. Let's do condones first. Let's start with the bad first.
This is for quite a few people on the cast for me. Condone come into Drag Race with your wig line not correct.
Yeah.
Can you please not like we Drag
It's
Race has
been
been on
happening for seasons.
For
it's
centuries.
15 years now. Like everyone knows you have to wear a lace front. Everyone knows you have to glue that lace front down properly, and you also have to cover it with makeup. And if you're gonna have like the baby doll hairs, please make sure that you have that baby hair laid down properly. Like that wig line, if it's wrong, it makes you look like a boy in makeup.
Yeah.
Okay?
And
So
I'm professional.
yeah,
Yeah.
please condone have your wig line off.
Joe?
All right, my condone is referencing two people specifically. One being Amethyst and the other being Spice. Do not remove or not bring important drag elements to the stage or photo shoots. Spice took off her wig for hairography. Like, girl, no, don't wear a cap.
Yeah.
I
That
mean,
was
when
actually
you
going to be
first
my
wore a
condone.
cap,
Like 2 words, shower cap.
I
Like,
was like,
no.
girl, what are you doing? But she was living in her own world. She's like, yeah, I'll be fine. Like, she didn't even know that was wrong. She walked into the workroom with the cap on. Everybody's like what's going on? She
I
didn't even
love
know.
one of my favorite things in Drag Race is when Rue is just like, oh, interesting choice. You're like, basically saying like this is stupid, like you're making a horrible mistake, but she
Yeah.
doesn't say that directly, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, for the hairography, you're taking the hair off. Okay.
Yeah. And then Amethyst wearing sneakers on the main stage, like, girl.
I just love how
What the
people, for like you said, this is 15 season plus All Stars plus the million other ones from other countries, and it's just like you still think you can be the exception. Like
Yeah.
you still look at that and say, I could pull it off though. I know this is one of Rue's biggest pet peeves ever on this show.
Yeah.
But like I could pull it off, you know.
Or Michelle.
What?
I said or Michelle's. Like, why do you want to piss those two people?
Right.
Yeah.
On the first episode.
Absolutely. It was crazy. So Kelly, what you can start with the condos.
I have 2 things that I wrote down that we haven't talked about yet that made me laugh. One, and I guess it was a saying that she's known for, but when Poppy was like, I'm homophobic. I was like, that got me. That was pretty funny. And then, of course, I love when the judges are ridiculous and they tell jokes. And when Rue was like, she quacked the code. I was like, that's so stupid. But I loved it. She cracked the code. And then I think even Ariana was like, that's stupid. Like everybody was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
My condos were also something that we hadn't talked about when Anitra walked in and someone said, how's your head? And she said, disgusting. I thought that was so funny. But also another condo, and this is actually, we discussed it pretty much at length, but if you're going to lip sync, have an original song and do something besides lip sync, right? Because at this point, all of the drag queens, and this drives me crazy. This is probably mixing in another condone when they say, well, back home, I'm known for lip syncing. Well, of course you are, because you're a drag queen working in a bar. Like, that's what you do. You lip sync. So everyone is probably known for lip syncing.
Yeah. I mean, Rose said she was an excellent lip syncer, but then didn't win a single lip sync in her season.
But still got to top 5.
Top 4.
Oh, yeah, top 4.
Yeah, and she's great, but of course she was good for whatever her stage is, but this is the global stage.
She's a singer. Did she sing? Did they have a talent?
Yeah, she sang. Yeah, she won.
No, they didn't have a talent show for season 13.
But she did singing at some point, right?
She did something where she sang live and she won.
She did the musical. They did the musical. Yeah,
and she killed it. The condo is like, if lip sync is going to be part of your talent, also show something else.
Yep.
And we got to see how far that takes you, because the 3 people that really added something to their lip sync were the top 3.
And yet, when they do this next season, 10 out of the 12, or 14 out of the 16 queens will lip sync. It's just like, come on, learn something.
God, do something else.
What was your condo, Joe? Did you say?
Yeah, my condo is Sasha Colby's gloves. Okay. I don't know why she's wearing gloves and why they have claws, but I love it.
Wait, in which
Okay.
look? What?
No, in her confessional, she's wearing gold
Oh, wait.
gloves with claws, and she is just talking, and her eyes are so expressive. She has a very expressive face, and I am just like, what is happening? And I just love it. It's just, oh, I don't know. I just love that.
Whew. Close
All
out this
right.
episode.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
That's enough. That's 2.5 hours enough.
Oh my God. So seriously, closing out. Thank you everyone for joining us for the first episode of season 3 of Condone Yourself, where we just conducted a discussion. I don't know. This was less a discussion and more like meeting a quorum of the Congress with all these things we had to discuss today. But as we discussed season 15, episode 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race. So please be sure to tune in and join us next week as we break down season 15, episode 2. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at Condone Yourself and on TikTok at Condone Yourself Podcast. Those are both at Condone Yourself Podcast. And